check it.
Heroes in the
Yeah. You know what you turned into, people. This is real.
Put it together.
Comic book talk.
Yes, sir.
This is review day. We're gonna be talking about Secret Invasion, people.
Yes.
You know, Samuel Jackson and Nick Fury.
Old as a dirt.
Oh my goodness, love.
Had the old man limp and everything.
Yeah. Life has caught up to him, boy. He been in space too long. Welcome back, buddy. This is a review. Spoilers and everything. Secret Invasion. I'm Daniel. That's Ant-Man. That's Al.
Better with the hyphen.
A little shorten it up a little bit next time. Okay, my bad. I'm Daniel. That's Ant-Man. That's Al. A little too long in that one too. I felt it wrong on that one. Everything. That's Anthony. Okay.
Oh, gosh, that's worse.
You get the government now.
Yeah.
You get the government now.
Oh gosh.
That's who that is, people. We here to talk about Secret Invasion on Disney Plus. But before we do that, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and hit that like button like that. Okay, not the whole government name, but there's more to it. You got a couple of.
Put the social out there. Just.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
You
can put the social out there. You're gonna be unhappily surprised. Unhappily surprised.
Before you guys hack Anthony,
send you money. Look, you need it.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna give you some money. We're sorry that we put you through that.
I'm sorry that we tried to hack your life and found out that we got a review. We are under review. Sorry. Let's talk about this Secret Invasion episode 1 on Disney Plus. It just dropped. It is a spy thriller, and it didn't disappoint with the spy thrillerness. Because the first 5 minutes, which were released online, if you guys caught that and everything, were the same 5 minutes with a little bit of added audio and everything. What are you guys' first reactions?
Our first reaction, we're in for a long spy thriller where questions are not going to get answered. And nobody, and I mean nobody, can be trusted.
At all.
Can you even trust yourself? No.
Because somebody look like me. It's called a scroll. It's called a scroll, and it looks like me. I didn't know there were that many left on Earth. Good God. Al?
No, they weren't left. They came back.
Yeah, they had to come back.
Yeah.
Because he said it was a halfway. I mean, obviously, he was lying.
Yeah, somebody lied to him or something.
No,
he's talking about
Ross impersonator. He lied and said it was, it's just a halfway.
How long has he been impersonating Ross?
I have no. Does that mean, because when they show.
Before we get to that, your first impression.
Sorry.
We about to go.
I know, we was about to get some questions.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. It shows, like you said, Fury, you got to get back in the game.
Yeah.
It's going to take us some time.
I don't know. He looked like he was ready. Like he got caught on purpose. He faked like he was over. So just so he can lay that device to be part of the conversation.
I understand that. But, I mean, it's like, I don't know. He looked like he just like, man, let's hurry up and get this over with so I can go back up this place. I don't want to be here. That's what it feels like. It feels like he's doing it because he still loves the world, but I don't.
Yeah, everybody seemed to be questioning his commitment and whether or not he still's got the same the gumption and the go get itness that he's known for and everything. Now we can get back to that Everett Ross question.
Thank God, man.
Yeah, we was waiting for this.
Jeez, man, you want to cut the fun off? They didn't come here for us to look at review and we came here to talk about fire.
Yeah.
And the fire
so does that mean, because when they changed that guy and they got him all his memories, did they do that to Ross or did they just impersonate?
That's a good question. And another question is,
so many questions.
Was that Agent Ross in Black Panther Wakanda Forever?
Ooh, was he already a Skrull?
My point exactly.
Ooh, that's a good question.
And if it wasn't him, where's the real Ross?
That's the big question.
Is he in that facility where they have all the other humans?
Do you think they're keeping him alive? Because, I mean, we don't need you no more. What if you break free?
And they probably are, just so that somebody else can replace him, just in case.
Just in case. And they still got his memory.
Yeah.
That's probably the answer.
So many questions. As you can see, quite the show off of one episode. Speaking of characters, what do you think so far of the villain that they've showed, and how much more villainous can he get? Because he was setting off bombs and shooting at people and everything out that thing.
Well, you see, he's tactical.
He killed Maria Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He killed Maria Hill, and he
is she dead? This is still a.
No, she's dead.
Well, you know what? Remember, Nick Fury was dead technically, and then he wasn't. they can bring you back.
They left her body there bleeding.
Because he had to go find the guy.
They
Hold on.
her
But
body.
for real though, she's a spy. I mean, you don't have a freaking.
She didn't fake it. She didn't definitely.
You didn't have a
fake
body.
it.
I mean, any type of Kevlar or
No,
anything.
because you don't see, because then
or
people will
bloody
see
vest.
it makes you stand out.
So
So that means you can't. You just saw how people see you.
and look what happened because she didn't wear it. If she would have
Look
worn it,
how,
he
look
would have
how
been.
long she's lived without it. And tell me she couldn't
We
think she
don't
was.
know. We don't know how long she hasn't had it.
Yeah.
She's not in the field like that usually anyway.
She had to get through the field to get to that point. You just don't walk up and be second in command.
But if you get on the field, you know what you have to do to survive.
Not wear a vest so you can sneak into where you got
And
to.
look what happened.
Everybody's got to die at some point.
No.
Oh no!
No.
Spies die all the time.
That's true.
She doesn't have to be her.
And what it was.
That hurt.
And then the very first credit, and the first thing you said, guest starring, it was Coley Smalley. I was like, dang, is she dead? Yeah, she's dead. If she comes back, I'll be pissed.
If
Hopefully,
she do, it'd be at the end for something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
that would be
they
pissed.
scooped her up, and hopefully, she'll be in the hospital for the
Well,
rest of the
I'm
series.
pretty
Or
sure.
can you take the memories from a person who's dead?
That's a good question.
Because they can
I-
take her body.
I would think
and
not.
and then,
But then that'd be bad though, because that means Ross is probably dead.
I know.
You see what I'm saying?
But why are you making it worse for yourself? Oh my goodness!
Why are we making it worse?
Oh my goodness! Now
You want everybody to live and have a happy life at the end of the show.
Well, somebody's gonna
I'm
die.
not like that.
I feel like a lot of people won't die anyway.
They should die.
apparently, how did if they continue on the pace they're on right now, there shall be more murder.
Got another question for you. Do you trust Talos' daughter, Gala?
No.
Now that she knows that her mother is dead and her father is somewhat on her side, and she seems to be a double agent anyway. I got that
She's a
kind of
triple
feeling.
agent.
Good God. triple
She had the
agent.
bags that she told him, obviously, because the bags were the bombs were already set, or they could have been testing her, and then now that they saw them, they could say, "Oh, we don't know if she's all the way with us or not." Because remember,
Yeah. Like I said.
So
Do you trust her or not?
You know what? Like you said,
See,
no
that's
questions,
what these
no answers.
problem with these thrillers are. You guys are bringing up too many questions.
That's
and
not
you
the
could-
problem.
and
That's
you-
what you're supposed to do in a thriller.
And you guys.
Now, would her dad be mad if she comes back to him and say, "Man, the Jones you told me, there weren't bombs in there. They were already placed." So now does he trust his daughter?
And does Nick Fury trust his daughter?
Oh, Nick Fury don't trust nobody.
My point is actually maybe you could be to the side. That means that he won't trust Talos then either.
Well, I wouldn't leave after that.
Ooh, smack.
So,
We're talking here.
but we have no answers. We're not gonna get answers for at least what?
You're not getting.
Month and a half. Baby.
Yeah, almost 2
Month
months.
and a half, baby.
Hopefully they'll give you guys some answers by the next episode. Me personally,
no.
I'm okay with watching what they gave me and everything.
That is not true.
Yeah, okay.
I know that's a blatant lie. Because
Well,
this guy,
whether or not Maria
he hates when stories end on a cliffhanger. Like,
Oh, no.
no, I don't want that.
Are you kidding me? I am a cliffhanger.
Supporter?
He can't even get the lie
I
out.
know. That's
He
what you
can't
know
even
is
get the lie out. Look, he can't even stuck.
Like I was saying,
The lie
cliffhangers.
is stuck in his throat.
Cliffhangers make for good shows. That's
But
about
do
all
you
I
like
can
it?
say. Huh?
We said, did you like it?
As long as the next episode is available, sure do.
So you don't like it now then, because it's not available. So today is the difference.
It's fucking- they didn't drop, if it was Netflix, he would love it.
Oh
Hey,
man,
do y'all think
what? What?
that that dude actually killed his her mother
Uh,
or somebody in the group and he knew
yes,
about it?
I definitely think somebody in the group that she's working with definitely killed her mother.
I don't know.
But do you think that she?
I don't trust anybody. I don't know.
You trust Nick Fury?
No. No, he's super spy. We do not trust
I
him.
mean,
We
Maria Hill did and found out that it was Garvin.
You know what's funny?
Gavin.
I can Gravin,
Gravin.
whatever the scroll leader of
But he's
the
tactical.
resistance or whatever. And
He's
everything.
more tactical than Talos is. I hate to say it.
So far.
Yeah, so far he is. They should have taken
Talos
Talos
is
out of
No,
and
it's
Talos is 100 and what do you say 100
that. 46. He's barely almost 40.
He's not even him a man like prices yet.
Wow.
And he said he asked me for what did you get for the what did you buy for your man like price? He said the Avengers.
Avengers.
He
You know
did.
what was messed up? I kind of felt bad for him. When he was fighting the scroll, he was getting dogged. And he looked at Nick and said, I told you no.
Because he didn't want
was
him
so
to,
hurt.
he didn't want him to die.
No, I understand, but I felt his pain. Like, I told you no, tear dropping down. I was like,
He didn't want one of his people to die,
I
but
understand
homeboy
that.
had to go. He had to go.
He was dogging.
He was not going to let you walk away, boy. Your Talus was getting.
bad.
He was smacking you across that room, my guy.
He threw him into like 5 different things.
He did.
And you gonna still tell Fury no? Kill him. I need him dead.
Yeah,
No, this is my people. We're running thin. I can't. I don't know what you want me to do.
He's about to kill you.
He is one bad opinion away from being Magneto. Just want to let you know that. He's one opinion away from being Magneto.
I thought he was gonna switch a couple times the way Nick Fury was clowning him, and how he looked so hurt by Nick Fury talking back to him.
It's funny because I forgot Nick Fury and Maria Hill were snapped.
Yeah.
Right. And then they showed it, and I was like, oh yeah, he did get snapped. That was a whole thing at the end of the dang movie and stuff. And then he came back, and I was like, so he came back and went straight up to the space station and started working on that.
That's a good question.
He had to have.
Yeah. So he didn't.
At the end, because you didn't see him again until
The funeral.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was at the funeral.
So when he came back from
And
the
then
dead,
at the end of Spider-Man, he was up there in the space station.
that's crazy.
So-
now that you think about it, he realized said forget the Earth after Thanos. Well,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
They don't need me.
I'm up here doing defense.
For another event, just to somebody cover him out of space.
Yep. Cause I'm pretty, and that's why the government's like, yeah, we go up there, buddy. What was that? We don't want nobody popping up on us and ever again. No more pop-ups, okay?
That hasn't worked.
Yeah, right. It didn't really work.
What do you mean it didn't really work?
You had a whole century. I mean, not century. What's the thing's called? From Eternals. Just show up on your planet.
Oh, an Eternal?
You can't
No, not
beat
the
them.
Eternal. The Oh my gosh, I can't think of it.
Tiamat?
Yeah, but what are they called? Celestials.
Yes.
Oh.
You had a whole Celestial come up there. Ain't stop.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna face-
first of all,
if only your face
Who's
is the
supposed to
size-
stop a
right.
celestial? The size bigger than Galactus.
If you could see him in the whole side of the planet, you didn't calculate for this.
Your government ain't ask questions.
you ain't got a bomb.
Your government don't ask questions.
You don't
Now
have a
Now they
bomb.
could be like, you know what? We're going to.
You don't have a bomb big enough for his hand, which is taking up a piece of your planet. Okay, his hand.
My point is, nobody had asked questions. Like, why didn't we know?
Hey, I'm a little curious of why Nick Fury didn't come down there and proclaim part of that as his and everything is S.H.I.E.L.D. property. You know, I remember when S.H.I.E.L.D. was first being formed and they were going everywhere saying, oh, this is S.H.I.E.L.D., S.H.I.E.L.D. does
For
this,
the
S.H.I.E.L.D. does
same
that.
reason they didn't do that in the Guardians 2 when that blob came out of wherever.
Okay, first of all, you're the only one that remembers the blob. Okay?
Okay.
He's the only person that remembers the blob, okay? Fury should have been down there.
He should have been at both. What
Fury
you
should have
talking
been down there when a hand popped up from the earth. That's especially
Yeah.
a S.H.I.E.L.D. thing, okay? It's that if S.H.I.E.L.D.'s not around, we know S.H.I.E.L.D.'s not around really. Fury should have been down there.
So
Fury
if
should have
S.H.I.E.L.D.'s
been like,
not around, then you have to fight the next government agency. to
Sword.
take over.
Sword,
What's the one? Agent Rod's ex-wife. What does she run? I know she runs.
CIA.
She runs the CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have been there. But then
No.
they don't have dominion
Yeah,
over
they don't
that.
have dominion over the whole planet.
No, they don't have
So
dominion over
S.H.I.E.L.D. don't have dominion over the whole
Sword.
planet.
But they could work.
Sword doesn't have dominion over the whole planet. They only have dominion. Those are all American-based agencies. They don't have. They can't just go around the world
But you don't know who has ties. Look.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, he can't.
because
you
it's
know,
illegal. That's
no,
why.
Sword
it's
is
S.H.I.E.L.D.,
around
they can
the
do what they
world.
want.
Sword is not. Listen. S.H.I.E.L.D. Sword. All of those are government agencies.
But you
no,
can
they
do teams
they
with them though.
Yeah, you can. They keep an eye on everything in the world, but they just can't go there and do stuff. That's
S.H.I.E.L.D. did it.
I mean, think
Where?
about it.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
The
did it.
prime
Where?
minister
What
of
country?
Russia, Sonya,
Huh?
he knows her personally.
Where did they go outside of the United States?
Then they went everywhere because they were
Markovia?
Yeah.
Markovia.
When they used the ship to get the people.
Well, Sokovia.
Sokovia.
Yeah, Sokovia.
Yeah. They went there.
You remember in Captain America Winter Soldier, there was the people who ran S.H.I.E.L.D. were from different countries?
They were from different, but they still had to get permission to do it then, right?
Yeah.
And that shield has been gone.
I mean, it should only be one call away though. If you have those type of resources, one call.
And the Sokovia Accords was different countries and everything.
right.
It was
and
everybody signed the
it's
Sokovia Accords.
So stop people from just going whenever they want, when they want. You got to get permission to do that stuff.
Right.
United Nations.
So who's to say it's not that hard to get?
So somebody
permission?
that means it's been locked up in some kind of political war. No, this is our territory. No, this is our territory.
You don't know that. You're speculating.
Okay,
So
well,
how
now,
the real world works right now.
But
And
this
I'm
is
serious.
Marvel.
you tell me all the time, this isn't the real world.
Absolutely right. But they take stuff from the real world, and I'm just
Sometimes
going to
we
assume
need
they take
that.
that. It's just I'm just going to assume they take that. That's a fair assumption. It's not like
It's a fair assumption that they just make one phone call and they can go where they want.
Yeah, absolutely right. But I want to win an argument. So you my assumption.
all right. So now that that
I'm being
argument,
honest.
now that argument's over, what
It's not over.
No, we're gonna talk about this later.
what do you think is going to happen for the rest of the season for?
No.
Yeah. I mean, they think it's going to be nuclear bombs. That could be entirely nothing that he really wants. And we don't know.
That could be a distraction for something that's really going
That's
on.
probably what it is, too.
Like, because I mean, you call it a secret wars, so maybe they start taking people.
Secret invasion.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep saying it's too many secrets.
Yeah. It really is.
You guys are terrible at spies. You guys.
I'm not a spy.
I'll get caught. I'll get caught.
You get.
I wouldn't
You
even
get.
give. I'm like, look, it's me. What you gonna do? And then I'll start a fight.
Yep.
We all got to know your roles.
True. You're right.
You don't send me in there to be tactical.
You would not.
You
make
send
it.
me as a distraction.
Stuff up.
You would not even make it through the academy. You guys.
I want to go to the
I
academy.
would do.
I'm not gonna have some guy yelling at me. I'm trying my hardest. You talking about
God.
go back? I'm like, nah, bump that. That's why they joined the army. I'm like, nah, this it's not for me.
You gonna fuck the system no
Yeah.
matter what.
The secret
Call me
path.
Booby Brown. Kobe Brown. I don't believe in consistency. I don't believe in team.
You're Hobie all day. You're Hobie around all day.
Well, I was about to
Spider
say
Pop.
something important, so God damn it.
This is from his question.
I forgot the
I
question.
forgot the question, too.
Okay, so what else?
Oh! So it's called Secret Invasion, and in the comics they were moving people. Scrolls were taking the places of superheroes.
Replacing.
So maybe
Yeah,
instead
I
of doing superheroes this time, you start taking the
Political
places-
leaders.
Yes, political leaders. Thank you, brother, for reading my mind. Political leaders. So all of a sudden, now they start taking political leaders' spots. Now they start changing rules that work in their favor to start edging humans out.
I mean, if 146 years is only 40 years, they have time. That
Plenty
nobody
time.
else on this planet has.
Yeah, apparently they do because they were talking about the how they were going to small countries first and taking over.
Yeah, you start out small and then you just work your way. Alliance it, like we taking over 2 small countries. Now we alliance them. Get another third country. Next thing you know, a bunch of small countries equal a continent.
But you know what's wild, though? What they said is they love nuclear
Because they're not
energy.
Well, because that's because
So-
they're not ready. Radiation doesn't affect them.
But that's what I'm
So
saying.
That's
so
why they
that
got
would
their
be the
base right
perfect
there.
place.
Yes.
Or if they don't have to try to take over the whole world, we can't go there for at least 10,000 years.
Right. But they want the whole world. They don't want to wait.
Which is a little weird because you would think there'd still be satellites watching over all these
probably
areas
do.
and stuff. And you would think you see a little bunch of green men running around. Green men.
Wow.
They are green men and
That's
running
what we're
around.
doing. That's what we're doing.
Little green men. Yeah.
Dope. Bad joke. Anyway,
It was a good joke. It wrote itself.
ain't talking about AI like that terrible intro they did. And they have for
Oh,
Oh, they
what
was
did you
trying
guys
that.
think of that? What
the show.
did
It
you-
was when I first saw the stills, I was like, this is terrible. Then I saw it moving. I was like, it's not so bad. And then they showed the people again. I was like, this is terrible again. I was like, this is absolute trash. And I didn't want to live in a world where computers are doing all the good artsy stuff and regular people still doing hard labor. That's not where I wanted to grow up in.
They didn't even have to have an intro like that.
That was terrible.
I mean, they did.
you could just jump right into the
Yeah, it
show.
was-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a bit longer than it should have been. for
It was
sure.
a bit terrible.
That's not every week, is it?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Play the intro. I'll show you why not. You
don't
go
even
frame
matter.
by frame.
We gonna hit skip intro anyway.
That's what makes the show and everything. That's like if you watch an anime, the intro is a big deal.
Yeah, but
Intro
this is not-
music keep you in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
is
know
not the same thing. I don't even watch anime. I know it's not the same thing.
This is true.
I'm not gonna fake. It's a couple animes.
They
I
try.
listen to the music without this song, without the show.
There's some. They're trying something different. You know?
And it's not
It
working.
seems like all their shows is slightly try something different with all their shows.
Try
and
to throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks.
yeah,
Little
for
DCs.
sure.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was a real good one.
I was.
I like that.
I was. I like thinking everything. So, what character stood out to you the most for in the show?
Oh,
Go ahead.
the former Targaryen.
Talos' daughter, Gia. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But
I think
yeah.
it's Gaia.
Gaia.
Yeah, it's Gaia. Gaia, the former Targaryen, first of her name.
Oh my god. Well, to me,
Anyway, she was the one who stood out. She had in the one show, she had the most, I would say, character development. You want to call it in one show? She went from a radical to a person. Well, she wasn't really a radical, but she went from a sympathetic radical because she was finding her people, gave them food, told them where to live. Then she was a soldier. Then she found out she was Talos' daughter. Then we found out that she had to change her heart. We don't know yet.
yeah,
There's a lot going on with her. All that happened in one episode?
Yes.
Oh, man.
but we don't, like you said, we don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah, we don't know if she really had to change her heart.
Yeah.
We just don't know, which is the best part. We just don't know. And it's so good when you just don't know.
As long as you figure it out. If it takes 10 episodes before you actually figure it out.
No, don't do that to me.
I'd rather
Don't
as long
do
as long as they end up figuring it out, it's fine.
10 episodes where she just crossing everybody, just back and forth.
Yes, absolutely.
That's that triple,
That's a
triple agent.
Yeah, triple agent.
Shh, I can go without that.
Well, mine is Talos.
You could go without that. You could go with it if it was all dropped at once.
No.
If
I
it
know
was
what
all
you're
like
talking about.
Netflix.
Yeah, if it was, that's what I said earlier. If it was Netflix form, like, yeah, this is all great. It's once every 7 days.
Yeah.
It's like Phoenix.
Everyone's
Come on.
I'm fine. I grew up one episode a week.
That's true.
This is easy.
And you've been
And
spoiled.
then you gotta wait 3 months for him to come back from winter break and all. Yeah, it was rough.
It's easy for
It was
me.
rough.
people.
It was now.
I'm fine.
y'all
We've
got it
evolved.
Easy. Yeah,
We have evolved.
It was rough for us.
Netflix saved us from that terrible fate.
Save them. I'm okay with it, y'all. I'm good. Yeah. Talos is your character. Why?
Yeah, I mean he didn't have the biggest character development, but he had the most emotion because he doesn't want them to take over the whole world, but at the same time he doesn't want to have anybody die. Plus he wants to get back with his daughter, who she pretty much blames him for them not having a planet. His emotions are everywhere, and then you're trying to help Nick Fury, but at the same time you don't want to see anything bad happen to your people. You just, and you can see the hurt. Like, God,
They can't find a planet in 30 years though.
I mean, this good for him. Terraform probably takes a long time.
Well, why would you? I don't think that terraform.
Not to mention the fact that
If it was that easy, we'd be over the
I was
Mars
about to
right
say,
now.
planet-
It's hard.
They look like they could breathe in multiple atmospheres.
planets are a little hard to come by. When there's actual other aliens in the world.
I mean, this gotta.
And the rest of the rest of the universe. And the rest of the universe is more advanced than us.
And we don't really know it.
Just gotta
Actually,
be-
And y'all
gotta
don't have
be
a big.
moon
Y'all don't
somewhere.
have enough people. You can find a moon. You don't have enough people to take over a whole planet. Maybe like a
they
half
can
a
make us
continent
they
or
can
a
make us
country.
destroy ourselves.
Yeah, they didn't even have enough people for a continent.
My point is out. You couldn't find a little, like a planet. They got some land with
They
nothing on
should
it.
give them the Celestial's hand and be like, "All right, you guys,
That's
is yours."
not gonna work. They got more people than that.
Word.
They got more people than that, man. You got,
On the head, no.
Give them the hand.
No.
Give them the hand.
That's like a slap in the face.
Good
That's a slap in the face.
Boy, these jokes are writing themselves today, people. Boy, you gotta love it, everything. Okay.
this is why.
Right.
This is why we need to end the writer's strike. Jokes like this.
This is why they just. It's people like me. The reason they was like, if there's no writers, we're not doing anything.
Yeah, we're not doing
We're not doing
Everybody
anything.
stop.
Now we understand.
I'm the
writers
back-
are even more important.
What are you talking about? The backup writers.
They got 5-page scripts. What is this garbage?
So this is the first season. 5 pages.
This is what I got so far, fellas. This writing thing is hard, buddy. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how
5
they do
pages, double spacing everything.
it. 500 words on 5 pages.
College
man.
Rouge, you like
The font at 27.
Hey, good first script, baby. Let's get it on film.
the fifth page is just the end.
Yeah. Like this is a banger right here.
I don't
This is
see
a
the
$100
problem.
million movie right here.
I don't see the problem, people. We're going to stretch it out a little bit. Tell them to talk slow.
Let's Batman this thing. Let's Batman this thing.
Yeah, let's get Zack Snyder. There's a lot of slow motion.
A lot of slow motion, everything. Sir, we can't use slow motion in every other scene. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Change the music a little bit. Let's go.
Oh,
Tweak
my
it a little
God.
bit. Add some drums. We're good to go, people. All right, so what do you guys give this first episode?
We rating it?
Yeah, we're gonna rate this episode. This particular
I
one.
didn't know we were doing that.
I didn't even.
Oh, we don't
I
have
wasn't
to.
prepared.
We don't have to rate it because it is just episodes and everything.
Yeah.
You know, after the second one, where we get a little more deeper into the
Yeah.
story.
Okay,
This is
well-
bringing everybody
Right.
back.
All right.
It's a great episode. It's a good episode.
It's a
good
good.
episode.
It's a good starter, people. It'll definitely.
It'll keep you hooked.
That's an understatement right there. They better give us a second episode, strike or no strike. I don't give it right.
Show's over. Ain't gotta worry about a strike for this.
They better not, man. God dang, I got 7 days. That's all I can hold out for. 7 days, yo.
Just say it.
7 days. I said 7 days. That's what all I never know. That's all I've ever known. 7 days.
Hey.
Look here, people. Y'all let us know your
3 more
comment.
days. You got any more of that Secret Invasion?
Comment
Got any
section
more
is
than
open,
MCU?
people. Give us all your opinions on how you feel about Secret Invasion.
He's scratching.
We don't want.
Watch Infinity War. The whole be over.
We,
I read the book. I need some more. I need some more.
comments is open. Leave us your thoughts on the first episode. What you thought it was, how you thought it was, who your favorite character is, and what your expectations are for the remainder of the season for this series for Secret Invasion and Marvel and
Hold on. Who's
everything.
your favorite character? The character that you felt.
Oh,
most
Fury.
connected?
Fury's gonna have to come out and show his behind and everything. I can't wait for him to
Hope
evolve.
they
Oh, I can't wait for him to evolve. He's got to do it himself, and it's going to be great.
Nick Fury
They even
evolved? That's
they
nice.
put his face at the
Right.
front of it, so it's got to be. He's got to do
They
great.
did a terrible job with his face. That
Oh man, he'll get an eye patch back. Don't even worry
I'm
about that.
I'm
thing.
talking about the AI intro.
Yeah.
weird.
Scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, we're done with that. We'll see you guys next time. We're out.
Deuces.